So here's the pantry that we're going to clean out today. We have this rack from the Container Store. It's been working pretty well for us. We just need to go through and clear out some old stuff. And this is our little pantry. This is actually underneath our stairs. My husband and my father-in-law built this for me because we didn't have a pantry. This house didn't come with one. So we have all kinds of stuff that we need to go through and clean out. And I'll let you guys know the progress. Keep watching. Okay, so like I said before, this came from the Container Store. We went ahead and cleaned it all out except for the one on the top. Oh, bless you. And this is underneath our stairs. We have a bonus room upstairs, so this little closet is kind of tucked away. Like I said before, my husband and my father-in-law installed these little shelves. These are from IKEA. And it just screws right into the studs in the wall. So it's great because, I mean, this was really underutilized before. So this is where, I mean, actually our ADT box or whatever is right here too. And we got this little light from IKEA as well because there was no light in here. But this is our little pantry. I use a Lazy Susan down there at the bottom because for big bottles and things like that. And that's the leaf to our table. And this is all the food. It's a lot of food. Everything that came out of the pantry. We gotta put it all back. And I did go through it, and all of that is either stuff we didn't eat or expired food. And then we have a few more things, some stuff I still got from Walmart today. So let's put it all back in there and I'll show you guys the progress. Keep watching. Alright, so here we go. This is finished. On the top I kept ice cream salt and kosher salt, and I think that's some kind of cooking wine, red cooking wine. I've got some salad dressings and some condiments there, some tea. This is where I keep all the baking stuff like baking soda and Crisco and cornstarch, honey, some chocolate chips down here, sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk. And these are really awesome. I'm going to show you these. These came from the Container Store as well. They're just little, like a little divided rack thing. And I keep the gravy mixes and like I think these are Italian dressing mixes back there, and like chicken bouillon. The next one is like peanut butter and pie crust, and then I keep onions and potatoes and sweet potatoes down there on the bottom. And so this is what it turned out looking like. A whole lot cleaner than it was. I'll walk in so you guys can see. We just have a pack of ramen in case anybody ever wants that, and then I've got some tortillas there, and these are snack foods like peanuts and candy and Ritz and Triscuits, all that good stuff. I've got oatmeal, and we're working on the last 2 little boxes of cereal. And then down below, this is where I keep my sugar and flour, powdered sugar, cornmeal, brown sugar, baking mix, mashed potatoes, and then these are like biscuit, those cheddar, I think Cheddar Bay biscuits, what they're called, I don't remember, from Red Lobster, and I think that's croutons back there. And then down here, I moved this around. It was on the other side, but this is where I put all the rice, and these are like dried beans, and that's some pasta back there. And this is what it turned out looking like. Sorry, get a little bit closer on my Lazy Susan. So I've got all the oils, apple cider vinegar, what is that, corn syrup, breadcrumbs, some vinegar, and some popcorn butter. And then down here, this is where I keep all like extra like jelly packets and hot sauce packets and things like that. And then down there is some drink mixes like hot chocolate and stuff like that, but it's Georgia, it's too hot for hot chocolate right now. And then there's a bunch of chips down here. And I'll swing over here and show you guys. This is just all I put down here was the cherry Coke. And then Brantley plays baseball a lot, so the light went out. So this is just some powdered Gatorade. Then I've got the pasta right there. Let me stop and turn the light back on. Sorry, I had to turn the light back on. So that was the pastas down there on the bottom. And then the next shelf up is the canned fruit. I got strawberry and apple. And then I don't have anything. Normally this is always filled with like beans. But I only have 2 cans of beans left. The next is my tomato products. So I keep all the tomato products together, like tomato paste and diced tomatoes. Then I have a ton of mushrooms. I didn't realize I had this many, but those are all still good and in date. And then there's some things that I buy only name brand. Like I only buy the Del Monte fresh cut Blue Lake green beans. Those are the best ones. Those are the ones my grandma made, my mom made, so that's what I make. And I got like a can of corn there. The next thing I have, we like rarely ever eat this stuff, but I don't know if it was in there, and that stuff lasts forever, so Brantley can have that as a snack one day after he gets home from school. And Brian likes those Vienna sausages, which are totally disgusting. And then these are my soups. I have tomato soup, broccoli cheese soup, I have a bunch of French onion, cheddar cheese soup, then cream of chicken, cream of celery, cream of mushroom, and then the chicken broth and beef broth. And the next, ooh, that's kind of close. The next one up is like just snacks and cookies. So those are like Oreos right there on the side, and I have a couple of Girl Scout cookies left. And those are just regular cookies from Walmart. And then up here, the very top little shelf is all of my seasonings. I've got minced onion, taco seasoning, chili mix, and ranch seasoning. And then these are the ones that I buy from like, where did I go? I think the farmer's market is where I got all those, all kinds of different ones. And this is so good from Williams-Sonoma. This came like 4 little rubs in a pack. My mother-in-law gave it to me for Christmas. And we've already used one whole one, so we only have 3 left. But that's it, guys. This is my pantry, finished product. We'll see how long we can keep it clean. But yeah, right now I'm really happy with it. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.